The Planet Man. The Planet Man. This is the fascinating story of Dantro, the Planet Man, troubleshooter for the League of Planets organization, the law enforcement body for peace and justice in the celestial world, whose headquarters and center of operations are situated on the capital of all the planets, Planaria Rex. From Mercury to Pluto, wherever danger threatens the universe, you will find Dantro, the Planet Man, fighting for fair play. In a moment, The Planet Man. Slats, Dantro, and the robot Barrel, mysteriously freed from the clutches of Klee on the planet Torino, found their ship thrown through hyperspace toward the constellation at the rim of their galaxy. There, the ship once again returned to normal space, only to be frozen in a static field. Actually, their escape and transportation to this constellation were the work of Watchers of Space, who decided at last to intervene and help our friends. The static field, however, was the work of the Mardi, the race which inhabits this system and which has the power to help them against Marston. Slats and Dantro, however, must convince them of the importance of their mission. They have just discovered the presence of one of the Mardi aboard the Alpha via a three-dimensional projector.
By the way, I might as well tell you who we are. I'm Dantro, the Planet Man, and this is Slats, my friend, and Barrel, the robot.
I'm not interested in your machinery.
Well, there's no need to get nasty about it. Barrel may be a robot, but he's a darn sight more decent than a lot of people I could name.
I'm sorry if I offend you, but there's no time to spend in idle conversation. I have been sent to find out why you are here in our sector of the galaxy.
Well, we come in search of help.
What sort of help?
Well, it's difficult to explain to a mere image. If you'll permit us to approach your planet where we could talk face to face, I feel I would be much better able to explain our mission.
You may never be permitted any closer to our system than you are now. First, you must satisfy our council that your purpose is peaceful and that you will not be a threat to our well-being.
Well, I assure you our purpose is peaceful in the extreme. We seek only assistance. We cannot possibly be a threat even if we so desire. Obviously, your science is an advanced one. There are only two of us. Surely you do not fear anything we could do.
It is not necessary for us to explain ourselves to you. On the contrary, the problem of explanation is yours. I would suggest you proceed with it.
What's she so huffy about? You'd think we were a couple of tyrants or something.
Well, after all, Slats, as far as she knows, we could be. I certainly can understand her caution. By the way, how are you addressed?
You may call me Rura.
Very well, Rura. Our system has lived in peace for many years. But one of our people, an evil fanatic named Marston, has gained the control and use of it.
These wonderful machines are mine, and the universe is Marston's. Judge Augustus, when will these creatures learn that Marston knows what's best for them? The name of Marston will resound through the universe. Marston! Marston! Marston!
Planet Man, you tell a touching tale. How do we know it's true?
Say, will you answer a question for me? Are you the ancient race?
Since I do not know what this ancient race is you spoke of, I cannot answer. Even if I did, however, I must point out again that you are not here to ask questions, but to answer them. Please be silent unless you have information to impart.
Don't worry, lady. The less I have to say to you, the better I like it. Hey, what's bothering her now?
Relax, Slats. What else can I tell you, Rura? I assure you we have nothing to hide. Everything I have told you is true.
We can find that out easily enough if we desire to pursue this matter further.
Well, what's the next step?
I shall report at once to our council, and I will let you know our decision in time.
Hey, she's gone.
Well, at least we know a lot more than we did.
Yeah? What, for instance?
We know that our position here in space is no accident. Rura certainly indicated that her people were responsible for the immobility of our ship.
I wish that woman would hurry back soon. Hey, Dantro, she's back.
I see you, Slats. Yes, Rura, what has your council decided?
They wish to determine the accuracy of your story before they make any decision.
Well, how are they going to do that? We certainly can't get any witnesses way out here.
You yourselves will be the witnesses. We have devices which will determine at once the truth of what you have told us, if indeed it is true.
Would you mind answering a few questions now?
If I consider them proper.
I spoke to you before of the ancient race. It was a people who have apparently at one time or another dwelt in many sections of our galaxy. We have found traces of them in several constellations which we visited.
Then we are not the race you seek. For our people have inhabited this system for many thousands and thousands of years. However, we too have legends and the remains of a race which dwelt in this system at some time before our civilization rose to its present stature. We believe ourselves to be the descendants of these people.
Gosh, some scientist on Planaria Rex was telling me just before I left that he believed our people were the descendants of the ancient race. I guess that makes us relatives.
That is a distinction I can do without.
Don't mention it. It'll be no pleasure for me either.
I have told you what we seek, assuming our stories prove true and our cause just. Have your people with scientific knowledge to help us if they decide to?
Our science has the power, but I doubt very much that our council will decide to help you.
But I do not understand. Certainly, if what we're saying is the truth, we deserve your help.
Deserve it is not the point, Planet Man. Unless we are mistaken, your culture is a threat to ours. Any contact between our races could only end in disaster.
Dantro and Slats seem to have met a people who could help them, but who are reluctant to do so. Can our friends persuade them to intervene with Marston? We'll be back in a moment, so level up. When we left Dantro and Slats, they were trying to persuade Rura, the three-dimensional image, that their mission was friendly. We find them now aboard the Alpha as they attempt to reason with her.
Rura, how could you pick up our language so quickly?
Our knowledge of semantics enables us to break down speech instantaneously and grasp the principles of any language. I needed only a few sentences to understand and learn the fundamentals of your language. That is my specialty among my own people, and the reason I was chosen to contact you.
Well, now I understand your silence when you first appeared on our ship.
You are correct. I could not answer you at first until I learned your tongue. However, I grasped it quickly enough to understand the unflattering references your companion here, Slats, made, and that I have not forgotten.
Now, look, don't sulk about it. I wasn't serious. Anyway, you got me mad just standing there saying nothing.
If you will permit me to explain, I was going to before. Your attitude is a particular affront to me and to my people, since in our system, the women, not the men, are dominants. I doubt that they would agree to help you, for if our people and yours were to come in contact, one system or the other would have to change, and we will not tolerate any threat to the supremacy of our sex in our system.
Well, in that case, what's the next step?
With your permission, or for that matter without it, you are to be transported to our main planet, where the council which rules our solar system makes its headquarters. There you will be subjected to the testing machines which will establish the truth or falsity of what you have told us.
Will you release our ship from your static field?
It will not be necessary. The ship and your robot will remain here in space.
Oh, then you're sending another ship for us.
You underestimate our science, Planet Man. It will not be necessary to send another ship. We have means of transporting you anywhere we wish.
Hey, Dantro, you think that's what I think it is?
Rura, have your people developed the dimension warper?
My people discovered this principle and its use many generations ago. It is the least of our knowledge. And by the way, while you're on our planet, you will talk to no one unless you are asked to do so. And you will attempt, above all, to communicate with no male member of our race.
Well, have no fear, Rura. We'll do whatever you say.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Just say the word.
Very well.
Wow, what a layout. Hey, Dantro, you know something? I just realized the atmosphere on this planet must be exactly like that back on Earth. We're breathing the air fine. That window's wide open.
Oh, you're right, Slats. I hadn't noticed it myself, but then from the looks of Rura's image, she certainly seemed completely human in every respect.
Yeah.
Slats, look, it's a man.
A man? Oh, brother. I've begun to wonder if there were any on this planet at all. Hey, Mac, shake hands with the guy from Earth. What's your name?
Conversation is forbidden.
What?
I'm here only to tend to your needs. Please do not address me except to ask for whatever you wish.
Now, look, Buster, let's not be silly, huh? Just man to man, you can tell us the truth. Must be pretty rough around here, huh?
Slats, remember what Rura said.
Oh, gosh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Just that it felt so good to see another guy for a change.
Well, that's quite all right. We will call you if we desire anything. At the moment, everything is satisfactory.
Very well. My name is Mala. There is a button in every room. You need only press it to summon me.
Very well, thank you.
Sure, thanks for nothing. Like I said, Dantro, this is going to be awful tough to take.
Our friends now face the problem of convincing the Mardi that they need help. Can Dantro and Slats convince them of this? We'll be back in a moment. But first, here is a message the Planet Man wants you to hear. Tune in again for more transcribed thrills and adventures. Rocket millions of light years into space with Dantro, the Planet Man. The Planet Man.